Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
Okay, so this is a live stream. And, yes, a lot of our friends will be watching now. So we'll listen with the entire team.
I'll do it tomorrow.
I'll see how it goes. So, guys, stay tuned as we do this, okay? It's going to be fun. Okay, so let's do this now. Okay. Okay. I just want to be sure this works, so. Okay. Okay, good. So, I just want to be sure this works, so. Forget about this screen, imagine.
But they're watching.
Okay.
Oh, they just want to see
Okay.
Hi, Savior. See around.
I just want to be sure this works, so. Forget about this screen, imagine. Savior and all that.
But they're watching.
Okay.
Oh, they just want to see Hi, Savior.
Okay, good. So let's do this. Okay, so you want to start?
Okay, I'll try it.
You want to read?
I have to read it because I just made it, so you can tell me what you think.
Okay, sure.
Did you hear mine earlier? Alright, so in the world today there are over 1 billion people.
Wait, we need a timer.
Oh, here.
So I have to time it.
Yeah,
We need to time every time someone is doing a pitch. We have only 1 minute to do this, so there has to be a moment. So that, a couple of seconds, let me just get this. Okay. So, should start in 10, 8. You shouldn't be typing now.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready? Are you ready?
Okay. In the world today, there are over 1 billion people that live in unelectrified rural areas. Asoribaapp started in Tanzania, where we address the 22 million people who own mobile phones but lack electricity to charge them. Lack to charge them by deploying solar-powered phone charging kiosks and selling solar products from our locations. Through 30 phone charging hubs, we reached 9,000 households with reliable solar electricity, and we reached 100% utilization rate with our products. We realized, after starting solar TV businesses during the 2014 World Cup, that there was a huge opportunity to build full media centers in village squares. Because 40 million Tanzanians live in unelectrified villages, we activate them with solar media hubs that provide TV viewing, phone charging, and streaming internet. We do this with infrastructure by distributing solar and electronic products and through disseminating digital content through the media infrastructure that we create. We then sell, was that a minute?
Yep, but continue, keep continuing.
Okay, we then sell electrified screens as a digital marketing location to corporations and public institutions to disseminate advertising, information, and entertainment. In fact, Unilever, as our first corporate customer, has already purchased 6 media hubs for unique advertising space. We need $500,000 to deploy 100 media hubs, increase sales staffing, and overhead. My name is Olivia Nava, from Asoribaapp, electricity brand for North.
I think the great pitch, but you have to still.
Oh yeah, I mean, clearly.
At the time. So, what are you going to cut out?
I think it's the beginning.
Beginning. Okay. Let's see. We have to. reduce the time we use for the pitch. So we try and see what we can do.
Because I definitely need to get to this middle part. That there's 40 million Tanzanians that live in unelectrified villages, and we activate them.
So let's see. Maybe I can try.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think the powerful thing that hit me was the last part when you talked about Nestle deploying it for a couple of its buying 6 kiosks.
Yeah.
I think that's powerful. And that was powerful. The way you introduced it was also very powerful. You're talking about how you are allowing people to use technology to charge and get solar stuff. So I think you should also probably paint a picture of the problem so that we can relate to why it's so important. Why it's so important. So I'm going to try mine. And please feel free to give me any harsh feedback. Don't be nice.
Okay.
Don't be nice.
Oh, tiny.
Tiny. Okay. Now,
talking more messages today.
Okay, ready?
I want to pay
You just
by the end of the day, it's very low.
okay. So let me know when I can go.
ready, set, go.
Okay, so out of 1 billion African Christians on the continent, more than half of them are Christians and they're in churches. And these churches have thousands of people in it. And typically you can, let me start. I missed my point. So, okay, yes, so let me do it again.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Out of about 1 billion Christians in Africa, more than half of them are in churches. And these churches are bigger and much more complicated than some of your biggest multinationals. A typical Sunday service can raise about $15,000 in just donations. Now, the church is plagued with some terrible problems around member data management, communication, and financial management. And we help the church to solve all these problems with a web-based application and give members a mobile app which they can receive content from, stay engaged, and also easily give money back to the church. Now, with this, we simply make money by charging a percentage on the donations and also selling the software as a service, and also with SMS. And since we started, we've not only booked $18,000 in revenue, but have over 20,000 people in our system. And we just track a partnership that is taking our product across 5 major African countries. That's with InterSwitch. And finally, we've done all this without a single investment. And that's why we are here, to raise $100,000 to take this product across the African continent. So that more churches can say, we use Asoribaapp.
Well done.
Yes.
So the part that I get lost in, or the only part that I it decided to.
Okay.
So weird.
So what part did you get lost in?
So I kind of like understood it pretty immediately, you know, and then you had the need spot, and I mean how it helps the ministry or the church, and then you went, and then from that it's like the third quarter of it. Not that I got lost, but I felt like you maybe, I don't know what it added. So
Which portion?
Yep, like that's what I'm saying. Like I can't really remember what it was. It was like I remember you talking about the problem and then how you guys come in and how you help the church manage stuff.
And the members get a mobile app that they can give back to the church, do their donations and content that they can receive to be engaged. That was the part out there.
Content that they can receive to be engaged.
The mobile app that connects the members so that they're engaged. They can get Christian content.
Yeah, so maybe it's like that they can get engaged beyond, you know, like
beyond the service.
Yeah, beyond the service, or something. That's like, I think you can say it simply, like so that they can be engaged beyond the service, or if there's some social aspect to it, you know, like instead of it, and then what was the next line?
Yeah, then I said, okay, so we make money by charging a percentage on the donations and selling the software as a service, and also giving our reselling SMS. And since we started, we've made over $80,000 and we have over 20,000 people in the system. And just completed a partnership that is taking Asoribaapp to 5 major African countries. And we've done all this without a single investment. So we're here to raise
Wait, just do it all again.
Okay, so you have to time me so that I make sure I'm on time.
You were on time.
Okay, but I have to always be on time.
Okay, go.
Oh, no. Let me know when you want me to go.
Okay, ready?
Wait, give me a second. Okay, so I'm ready.
And go.
So there were 1 billion Christian. Let's start again.
Right, 1, 2, 3, go.
So there were 1 billion Africans in the continent, and more than half of them are Christians in churches. And these churches. Let me start again. Let me start again. Yeah, let me start again. Let me start again. So, are you ready?
Ready? Exactly. Go.
So there were 1 billion Africans on the continent, and more than half of them are Christians in churches. Now these churches are larger and much more complicated than most of your multinationals you can think about. In a typical Sunday service, a church can raise about $50,000 in one session of giving. Now the church is plagued with terrible issues with member data management, financial and member engagement issues. So we provide a web application which helps them solve all these problems. And we give members a mobile app that allows them to get content so that they engage beyond the typical Sunday service and they can easily give back to the church. Now since we started, we are able to make money through charging the percentage on the donation or in selling the software, at the same time selling SMS. Now since we started, we have over $18,000 booked in revenue, over 20,000 people on our system. And interestingly, we've struck a partnership with a big payment company that is taking Asoribaapp to 5 major African countries. Guess what? We've done all this without a single investment. That's why we're here to raise $100,000 so that we can sell Asoribaapp across the continent.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, okay. So I made a mistake. I flipped. I missed some points. So I think I have to be so crisp. I'm within the 1 minute.
Or you can take a sentence up, and then you have time.
What sentence?
So I think it's in that chunk that I was talking about. So it's either going to be, I think, okay, say the SMS line again, like when you're saying that you can make money through.
Okay. So this is the flow. So 1 million, more than half being Christians, church being complicated, problems with data, financials and financials, and then member engagement. We provide a web application to solve that problem and give members a mobile app to easily give back to the church and stay engaged in the service. And we make money by charging a percentage of the donations and selling the software. Then since we started, we have our $18,000 booked in revenue with 20,000 people on the system. We currently strike a partnership that allows us to go into 5 major African countries. So we are here, we've done all this without investment. So we are here today to raise $100,000 so that a lot of churches can say that they use Asoriba.
Okay, so I think maybe you can say start maybe that section like we've made $20,000 or we have 20,000 users.
We have 20,000 people on the system.
Just say we have 20,000 users.
Okay.
That's a shorter way of saying it.
Okay. So $18,000 within revenue, 20,000 users on the system, and just strike a partnership that takes us into 5 major African countries. And we've done all this without a single investment. So users, right?
Yeah, people will know what that means.
Members, yeah, only.
Members are more like for the churches side.
Users.
Users is more like tech side, business side.
Okay, good.
Because then it's like, I think the way you can say it is, we have, that just be like in the way even that you use your body, you can be like, we have 20,000 users, we have 20,000 users, we've made 18,000 in revenue. Just so it's like, these are the points that I'm like, throwing it out, yeah. And just sort of, so it kind of is like emphatic instead of it just being, because like your voice is naturally melodic, so you know, so I think to point, like make it a point, like
20,000 units, 18,000 units, and just strike a partnership that is taking us to 5 major African countries.
Yeah.
And all this without the signal. Let us sing.
Let it sing, and then you can do, then you go back into your voice. Because it's just sort of like changing it a little bit, so it's like these are the things you need to remember that are important. Again, how long is the time frame?
Since we started, 8 months.
How much?
8 months.
8.
8.
That's kind of an important. Maybe my
It's important, but there's so much short time to do
I
that.
know. Or you could say in 8 months, we've.
In 8 months, that's 2 seconds.
Okay. What do you say now?
I just go straight to
Oh,
the.
just go straight to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do yours now.
No, I have to cut some out.
You have to cut some out.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe we can get some feedback from our listeners. Let's see some feedback. No, Amaya, Deborah is watching. Amaya, any feedback for me?
That's their first impression.
Yeah, Amaya, if you have feedback, let's read it. Yeah, anyone watching who has some feedback, it would be good to get some feedback. Yeah, I mean, if you have feedback, let's read it. Yeah, anyone watching who has some feedback, it would be good to get some feedback. In Patrick, any feedback, please share your feedback so that I mean, if you have feedback, let's read it. Find this. Yeah, anyone watching. Awesome. Okay, Obed is also watching, so feedback. Just go to YouTube. If on YouTube as you watch, you can see a live chat, so you can just give your feedback. Give feedback just in the chat section. You can just type what feedback could go, just go what you think we should do, what you think I should add, what you think should go out. Just feel free to share it out here. It's okay. So the entire community watching could just make inputs too. So yeah, waiting for feedback. So let's see. So these churches are larger and complicated and lots of multinationals. In a typical science service, we do it honestly. We will? Yeah. For $50,000. Yeah, the church is playing with data, member data management issues, financial implications. Someone who's providing web-based applications and also giving them this overlap to allow them to donate and stay engaged with the class of the service. Now we make money by charging people certain donations, selling the software and also servicing customers. Since we started, we've had about $80,000 worth of 20,000 members. Just like we did a partnership that's taking Asoribaapp into 5 major African countries. We've done all this without a single investment. That's why we're here to raise $100,000 to take us across the continent. Wow. Oh yeah. So tight. I don't like it. I don't like the tightness. I don't like the tightness. I just think I should have some more space to to maneuver. Some more space to maneuver. Some more space, some more space. Some more space, some more space. Some more space. Okay. So any feedback from anyone? We're still waiting for the feedback from anybody so that we could feedback. Okay. So okay, we're getting some feedback. And just to let you know, it's just 1 minute, so everything is happening in 1 minute. You don't have more than 1 minute. You just have 1 minute. Okay. So guys, I want as much as feedback as possible so that I can just improve it. So some say the audio is low. I'll just raise it up a bit so that you can hear me clearly. So yeah, you should be able to hear it clearly just about now. Okay, so any feedback? Some are using WhatsApp, some are using some are okay, so we're waiting for more feedback. Okay, so let's give it another try. I guess people would start typing as we do it. So I'm here with, do you want to introduce yourself? There are 6 people watching.
Okay.
So yeah, just speak into it.
Hello, founders. My name is Olivia Naba. I have a company in Tanzania called Bar, and we create solar electrified media centers in the rural unelectrified areas of Tanzania to bring media services like TV viewing, phone charging, and internet. And then we facilitate content, digital content, and physical products and goods through those locations.
Do you want to do a 1 minute pitch so that they all get to see it?
Well, not ready yet.
You're not ready yet?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'll try and see if I can get someone else, but I'm going to do mine again.
Okay.
And get some more entrepreneurs.
What is that noise?
It's just a WhatsApp.
Ah, okay.
I'll do my one minute pitch again and get some more other entrepreneurs to try this here on the camera. Okay, so are you ready? Let's do it again. And it's 1 minute, so I'm going to time myself and try and do this in 1 minute. So you guys are going to check and see if I'm on time. Okay. So 1 minute, it has to be exactly 1 minute. Let's see. Okay, so here we have the clock and go. So there are about 1 billion people on. Okay, let me start again. Hold on. It's not that easy. Okay. So out of the 1 billion Africans on the continent, more than half of them are Christians in churches. And these churches actually... let me start again. So out of 1 billion Africans on the continent, more than half of them are Christians in churches. These churches are larger and complicated than most of your multinationals you can think about. And in typical service, a church can raise about $15,000 during one giving. Now, the church is still plagued with terrible data management, member data management, financial and communication needs. And what we do is provide a web application that solves all this problem and give a mobile app to members to easily give back to the church and stay engaged beyond the typical Sunday service. Now, since we started, we're able to help make revenue through charging for the donations and also selling the software and also SMS. And we've had over 20,000 people in the system with $18,000 booking revenue. And currently, we just track a partnership that is taking the Asoribaapp to more than 5 African countries. We've done this without a single investment. So we are here to raise $100,000 to take this across the continent so that we can hear more churches say, I am on Asoriba. Thank you. Wow. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, so that was my pitch in 1 minute. I think I have to do some more rehearsal, so just want to hear some more feedback. Okay, Prosper says, I send my best wishes. I'm watching you guys live from my hideout in the bus. Regards, Prosper. Shout out in the hideout in the bush. Okay. So Prosper, you have any feedback on the pitch? So tomorrow is going to be the live one. It's going to be a live pitch. Today is rehearsal to get everything on point to make sure I have it clear. So please, I really want real solid feedback. And this is for the entire Asoribaapp team, and I'm representing Ghana in this, so it's not just for Asoribaapp, it's Ghana being represented here at Seedstars in Geneva. So hey, we want to have all the feedback as much as possible. Okay, Ayo says bring it home. I want to hear I want to hear solid feedback, you know, the best style, solid feedback. What is it that I'm not doing well? What can I do well? Okay, please give feedback. My dad says the lighting is poor. That's out of my control. I just want solid feedback on what we think we could do well. And stay tuned tomorrow. It's at 10:15 Geneva time, but in Ghana it will be it will be 9:15. So at 9:15 you should be by your what do you call it? Your computers, watching it and giving feedback. Okay. So I got some people. Patrick says, "Nah, I suggest you take the post of." Okay. Let's see if we get some more feedback here. 7 people watching. Okay. So let's try this again. Please do feel free to give input, things you think can make this finer and sharper, and stay tuned so that we can, make this happen. So I think Dean just gave a feedback. Dean is a very big guy in Ghana, but he says, very cool. We'll link you your output, Albert. There you want feedback on the pitch. Okay, it's very key. We want everybody to be involved. It's not just Asoribaapp, it's Ghana as a whole, representing Ghana. So please just give feedback on the pitch. Okay, so any more? Ayo. Okay, Ayo says Ayo not yet said David Sleek, we want feedback on the pitch. So let's ask David Sleek for feedback. David is the CEO of Flippy Campus in Ghana. He's doing tremendously well. David has been pitching on multiple stages. He's currently, I think, in US and Harvard, where they just had a pitch. Let's just see what David can say. Feedback on the pitch, on my pitch practice. Practice. Okay, David, here's a link. Please give a feedback on my pitch. I'm going to do it again. Please tell me what you think can be refined, more solid. And this is for Ghana. Okay. So let's do it again. 1 minute. Let me set a time and try it again. Okay. It's freezing. Okay, there you go. Okay, so 1 minute. So out of the 1 billion Africans on the continent, more than half of them are Christian in churches. The churches are much more bigger and complicated than much multinationals you can think about. Typical Sunday service can raise about $15,000 just in donations. But yet the church is plagued with terrible member data management, financial and communication issues. So we bring a solution that allows them to solve all that problem and give members a mobile app that allows them to easily give to the church and stay engaged beyond the typical Sunday service. Now we make money by charging a percentage on donations and also selling the software including SMS. And since we started, we booked more than $18,000 in revenue and about 20,000 members on our system. And we just finished a partnership that is taking Asoribaapp to 5 major African countries. Now we've done all of this without a single investment. That's why you're here, raising $100,000 so that we can take Asoribaapp across the African continents and have more churches say, I use Asoribaapp. So join us. Great, I just finished that exactly in 1 minute. Awesome. That was good. Okay, that was good. Okay, so that was good. Just need to practice some more. More practice. Okay. So let's see, we have some few more minutes. Almost there. Okay, so let's wait for some more pitches. It's getting interesting. Okay, so Lady Omega just like, let's get feedback from Lady Omega about how the pitch practice is. Lady Omega, what do you think should be done to make this pitch more solid? Lady Omega, please give feedback on the pitch practice. Okay. I'm just streaming to most of our guys in Ghana. Yes, the great pitches we are doing. So you want to do a dry run here?
No, I don't have my pitch ready.
Okay, just do what you have in mind.
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, so let's say I'm the investor who's going to give you this money. You have to do it now. What would you have? 25%. You told me later. 5%.
But you're not.
Doesn't matter.
That's the one.
I know. Come on, just create.
No, the thing is that I'm not really doing stuff like that. What I do is that I carefully craft my pitch before I do it.
Have you done that? Have you kept it?
Yeah, no.
You know what? No, yeah. That's it. I don't pitch until I'm ready. Like today, they want to like during the my 2 meetings.
Like with this guy, are you ready to do your pitch?
Fuck.
Are you ready to do your pitch? No, man. You're not ready. You'll be ready tomorrow. Yeah. So I have my homies here watching, ready to see the pitch. This is. Yeah. I have like
Savior, are you there?
7 people there.
Savior, are you there?
Streaming, so you can respond. But you can.
Okay.
So Savior won the best startup in Africa in Casablanca. And
I was there. I was there.
You were there. Wow. How was this pitch? How was Saviour's pitch?
I was there. It was great. He knows what I think about it.
Awesome.
What do you mean about this? What you doing?
So I'm streaming for many people back in Ghana to watch and give feedback to the pitch, because tomorrow they're going to watch it live, and we are building a large following. So that
Savior knows where it went. He can answer on WhatsApp because he has the group.
Yeah, he can. Yeah. So the idea is to build a community, not just to let the event pass without people seeing what's happening out there. I mean, because lots of startups are doing a lot of amazing things, but many people don't know about what the startups do. So trying to build story across the entire journey. So I'm making this real in life. Everything you're talking about now is life. So people can feel
now that
right now. Yeah, it's really. It's
While we talk to people
right now. Yeah, right now.
It's just really like this, like,
You know what it is? Yeah.
Yo guys, hey,
how many people are
Really watching.
I'm serious. Yeah, I'm serious. People are watching. You think
How many people do we have on the stream?
Yeah, I think I have about by now I should have about let's say 7 people watching right now.
Okay.
Yo guys from us.
Yeah, to give give you a pitch. Give you a pitch. Give you a pitch.
But it's a little bit slow, right?
yeah, it's a bit like a few seconds.
There's a little bit.
But give you a pitch.
There's a
Let's
like-
hear a pitch because you have some young entrepreneurs who are listening, trying to get to this point. So you can share your story. You can give your pitch. Just share your story. Just share your story. Don't be afraid.
I will just pass. That's a little bit good.
So there's a couple of friends I met back here in Geneva, and it's been exciting. So okay, great. There's a lot of feedback here. Yeah. Prosper says your pitch is echoing, so hard to hear what you're saying. Just join, maybe pitch again. Why $100K? Sounds okay, a bit rushy though. Okay. So Ayo says it's a bit rushy, so I should take it easy. Okay, Ayo. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. This time, short, very, very slowly. But remember, it's 1 minute. Hey,
Sorry.
That's okay. Don't be sorry. It's just back home showing people what's really happening when you go out to pitch. So okay, good. So
yeah. Sorry.
that's okay. Don't worry. So I'm going to do it again. Okay. I'm going to do it a bit slowly. Like you said, it shouldn't be rushed. Okay, so I'm going to do it. Take my time and do it. But remember, it's all happening in just one minute. Okay, are you ready? So Ayo, let me do this for you. Okay, so 1 minute. Let me set the timer. And please share the link. Share the link with your friends because we are doing it big for Ghana. So are you ready? Let's go. So out of the 1 billion Africans on the continent, more than half of them are Christian in churches. And the churches is larger and much more complicated than some of the multinationals you can think about. On a typical Sunday, they can raise about $15,000 in just contributions. But the church is plagued with terrible data management, financial and member engagement issues. So we provide a solution, Asoribaapp, to help them manage all these problems and give a mobile app to members to easily engage and communicate with their members. Now, we make money by simply charging the service fee on donations and selling the software and also SMS. And since we started, we've only not booked $18,000+ in revenue, but have over 20,000 people in the system, and just closed a deal that is taking the product to 5 major African countries. We've done all this without a single investment. That's why we're here in Geneva, to raise $100,000 to take the product across the continent. So join us, let's make this happen so that more churches can say, not only do we use any software, but we use Asoriba. Thank you. Yes! Great. So that was 1 minute. So Ayo, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Okay. Lady, tell me what you think. What should we improve? Okay, so just getting more feedback, and please do share with your friends. We just don't want them to know what the pitch is about. We just want them to know also about Asoribaapp and why it's doing. Prosper says why 100K. So 100K is going to help us expand the tech and sales team. The tech team builds the software, the sales team takes the product outside and sell, and also the support staff, which is going to be supporting clients across the African continent, right from Ghana. So we're going to be doing a lot of online support and phone support. So basically, it will give us about a year's runway to take this product across the continent. That's why we are doing 100K. So Prosper, that's your answer to the 100K. In case an investor asks. There will be a Q&A session, just a short one, so you can ask a couple of questions. Wonderful. Ayo says perfecto. Okay, great. Lady O says it's cool. That's nice. But what is wrong with the pitch? What can we do better? I have the team Asoribaapp is watching, waiting for more feedback from Patrick and Obed, Xavier and Jesse. Okay. Lady says in the beginning you didn't mention where the billion number of people. Lady, I don't understand. Can you explain further? Okay, so Prosper says you have to be a bit more specific about what you're using it. So we are going to actually recruit over 10 sales force that will be distributed, mainly based in Ghana, but you're going to have regional sales agents in 5 major countries. So these are regional country-specific sales managers. So you're going to have about 10 sales guys, then you'll have 12 support staff, and you're going to increase the tech team from 4 to 8. That is, you're going to have one person with the back end, mobile, front end, and also another auxiliary developer. So Prosper, that is that answer to the question. Did you say okay, she says she's typing her question clearly, so she'll get back to us. And please, if your church is not on Asoribaapp and you're listening to this pitch, you have to get your church on Asoribaapp, because let me explain to you. Any investor wants to know that it's a good business and we are providing a good solution, and for him to support this business to scale, he must understand that people really need the software, and we've seen that people need it, but we've not done a lot of marketing, we've not done so much advertisement. You are a mouthpiece. You have to tell your churches about the benefit of being on an application that helps them to manage their member data, easily communicate, and makes it easy for you to do your tithes and offerings back to the church. I mean, this is going to save time, going to save money, and make church administration very effective, so that we can focus on pushing the word of God and the kingdom business. So talk about it with your church. So Lady O says, you say in the beginning there are 1 billion people, and out of that the number of people who are Christian, blah 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 blah. Okay, so Lady O, okay, so the question is, Lady O's question is, okay, so Lady O is asking a question. Oh, okay, Lady O said I didn't mention 1 billion people, whether they're in Africa and the world. Okay, so out of the 1 billion people in Africa, more than half of them are Christians in churches. So out of the 1 billion people in Africa, it makes sense, Lady O. So the answer is 1 billion out of Africa. You know, there's a 520 million African Christians. That's more than about half of the African population. Yeah. Thanks, Lady O. Okay, so David Sleep, feedback from David Sleep. Great. So just to walk you through the schedule tomorrow, tune in and watch the pitches live. We'll be pitching at exactly, that's tomorrow is Wednesday. Pitches starts at 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. There'll be 10:30 a.m. to 11, and there'll be 11:40 to 12:30, and there will be the winners are going to be mentioned around 6:25. So you'll be updated and kept in the loop when it all happens. Yep, great. So let's see. Okay, your feedback is solid. I get it. Okay. Any more questions? Any more? Okay. So if there's no more, I'm going to let that be for tonight. I'm going to do more rehearsals. And my friend here is just about ready to pitch. Let's hear her pitch and give feedback to her. Okay? Very key.
No, go ahead. No, I haven't done it yet.
It's so tiring to be an entrepreneur who says it's an easy thing. Okay. It's like you say what will be the Ghanaian time for the pitch. It will be 9:30. There are going to be about 3 sessions, separate sessions. So the stream will be live. You can watch throughout, and yeah,
Actually, yes.
you can watch throughout. So yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Prosper says good night. Prosper, thanks so much for spending time with us and giving your feedback. It's been great. Leo, thank you so much. But before you go, my friend is going to do a 1-minute pitch.
No,
I think you should
I don't
hear
think I have
it.
time.
You don't have?
I don't think I'm within time yet.
Okay, great. So I'll just leave it open for a while, and if you can watch this, feel free and keep feedback. Okay, great. Thanks for being around.
¿Sabes? Como que
You know, it would be crazy if there was a reality show showing everything happening. People would know how the whole experience is like.
No, sale, pero tío, es... Claro, pero tú imagínate, eres como ella, eres guapa y te puedes cuidar a quien quieres, tío, ¿sabes? Yo te digo, o sea, al final, que ella está en esa posición, ¿sabes lo que digo? No, ya, pero entiendes, o sea, es como tener libertad absoluta, ¿no? ¿Sabes lo que digo? Sí, no, pero ella, tío, es otro rollo, tío, o sea, ella es muy tío, y elle est pas très belle, tu vois, elle est un peu chichona, cioè, è proprio cicciona in realtà, però, no, molto, però, vecchio.
Okay, guys, I guess most of you have to run, so I'm not going to close this. I'm going to leave it open as we still practice. Please feel free to ask questions. You can WhatsApp and ask a question on this number, and I'll quickly respond. And hey, we just representing Ghana, so it's all about Ghana. It's not just about Asoribaapp. We want everybody to know it's a great opportunity for us as a country, as a startup, and we are in this together. So yeah, give your feedback on what you think should be done well, what's missing, and so on and so forth. Okay.
Yo entiendo, o sea, yo me pongo así, digo, la palabra entiendo. Lo malo es que me leen. Pero bueno, lo único que digo es que he explorado unas cosas que no como que ahora porque antes de yo no se liaba a nadie, se liaba a ella, pues. Cuando me he ido aquí, mi temor era que como salía conmigo, digo, bueno, pues ahora yo ya me va a llevar con cabos, para aprovechar mi tiempo en Brasil, porque estoy acá. Y no quiero ni saber, no quiero ni preguntar, ¿sabes? No quiero saber nada. Pero bueno, yo he visto dos amigos que hacían mucho lo mismo. Sí, vivimos los dos aquí, los dos, éramos un grupo de 3, estábamos los dos aquí. Está bueno, no, yo nada, porque tenía que hacer el reverso de la pizza y que hablar, porque no, es de 1 minuto, que no lo tengo ni hecho, ¿sabes? O sea, lo tengo un draft, pero me lo han cambiado todo el rollo. Pero bueno, oye, voy a hacer reverso en mi cuarto que se han metido ahí también, ¿no? O sea, bueno, hablar con Neil mañana para ver si puedes ayudarme con algo, ¿vale? Si quieres que traduzca el bot,
Call me when you're ready for it.
Okay.
I'll just be around.
Yeah, maybe that was another question.
It's very control. Do you mind if I cover this?
What?
Do you mind if I cover this?
No, cover that you don't do. No, we cannot go. Yeah, we cannot live stream.
No,
This is the behind the wall.
Yeah. Trying to build one. That's what I'm just saying. I'm assuming this is unique spot.
Oh, okay.
Potential partnership.
Exactly. But you might not understand. You might not understand. What are the least right way would you say? What are the least? Because I'm looking forward to talk about it. I was like, yeah, I need to come. Yeah, that's the first show. Yeah, I understand.
For example, in my case, I had people and already work like business development in these big companies is something really interesting and they work with a lot of data and stuff. But then it's a totally different scenario when you actually doing all this stuff in startup. Because in startup, one of the things that really happens a lot is that you don't have funds. So pretty much like the way they look at metrics for the company are actually trying to bring trying to look the same way for like our early stage company because they say that okay, this strategy might work, but they forget that they're already backed up with all the funds, they already backed up with all the things, they already backed up with all the equity, and then you're actually doing all these kind of dirty hacks. So
Yeah, sure. And it's tricky from my point of view, I'm an entrepreneur, and that behind these hacks and this kind of stuff, that scares them sometimes, right? But that's what makes the strength of entrepreneurs on the other side. Because we are flexible, we're really fast, we can exactly what we're doing. But I think you need to then you need to understand how they think as well. You can't let people in front of you. You need to really have what is up there. Yes, for something, yes. But you suddenly add in and at the end of the year, I'm going to make $100. But what is that startup? So that it brings to me, like what does it do to my end? But more than that's why the founders tend to think like when you think 5 years ahead. I think okay, maybe it doesn't bring anything this year.
But then in the future, you might make
Actually, what he said is with Andrea, the CEO of that just like that. He's like, okay, well, great, we love it, but what is it going to do us? Why do we need to invest in the big our market in the United States, the market is Europe, the portfolio is hotels, our portfolio is nothing. Like, there's no big, but because he's thinking about I'm
You're
sure.
thinking about now.
Yeah, he's thinking about now. It's like, if we invest now, are you going to bring something to the table? The answer is no. But what I'm trying to, but if you go further, so what are we trying to do here? Because the answer is democratic can, but also the land for and then you are the element. Yeah, like now they have started coming to you
year that we're trying to create it, getting involved.
How many is your arguments? I like it.
Yeah, it was like, no, it makes sense. It makes sense. But they know that they're trying to balance exactly both sides.
And it's referring to understand.
Both sides. That's the important thing.
Yeah, that's the and the thing is, but
yeah, we can't do it years. It's everything. I'm an entrepreneur. Already. What's 600? You go. Yes. So we're thinking about the stars.
You know when you're like 8 years.
And it's incredible that back. So when Seedstars was coming and then we had the regional rounds, we just have always this talk about like trying to look back and see what happened 8 years before, and you actually notice like the big difference. Every event and every single thing, like even for the different regional rounds, you could see like especially because we're the first one, we noticed things like we saw like this, that was the greatest thing, and then for every next event we said like you have been evolving and all stuff, and it's really inspiring. Yeah, that's so you have the same yes, I guess the team will we really hard from that one. We are and they work really hard. And how we motivating really the mission. We have one objective and and that's really in the beginning we didn't have that mission. And the more people you get on board, you don't have your start, you don't have the big salaries to pay the talent. You have attract big talents. And you must have something else. And what we have is this mission. And the thing with these missions are value decision. It sounds like bullshit from my point of view when I started. But at some point you realize now we are about 40 people. But that's
there's a lot of because there are a lot of people who are not serious. Oh my God, why? Why?
don't do that.
Well, I have a program in the US that I have to go to. So it's just happening.
Are you going to the hour thing? Are you going to the hour thing?
Program where we've done
Like every time I see her, I tell her she's going to be the minister of my city in Morocco in 2 years. And she's like, no, I know that's your mom. It's going to Asoribaapp.
Oh, that's awesome!
You ready for the 1 minute speech? You know?
I have it here.
I decided to get out and have.
That's what I did. I got out.
Because you just put that right away and keep
Yeah, I did the same thing. I went out of beer and then I came back.
Okay. We have been to training and sleep.
Yeah, I could
Whatever happened will happen.
just
So you're from Tanzania?
yeah.
Sorry?
You got a minute of your time? Today, there are 22 million people that own mobile phones but lack electricity to charge them. At Bar, we have solved this by leasing solar media hubs to local entrepreneurs, giving them phone charging, TV viewing, and soon internet services to sell in their community. We make electricity media independent. We've reached 9,000 households through the solar media hubs. We sell our media hubs to corporations. What we do is we sell our media hubs to corporations as a unique digital marketing channel for advertising and entertainment, and a retail location to sell to distribute products. In fact, Unilever, as our first corporate customer, is purchasing 6 media hubs. But this is just the beginning. With our team's experience in human-centered product design and working in operating communities, we can build activated downtown villages for the 40 million Tanzanians living in operative areas. We need 500,000 for the next year to deploy 100 media hubs, increasing staffing and overhead so that we can excite corporations for the long term.
The biggest problem we have, I know in Africa, is that there is no people. I mean, I know they're francophone. Start with the except me. You guys are not one. Because I'm the only one who went to Lagos for Geneva. I'm the only one who came to Accra for the entrance there. And for the ATS, so you don't know anyone.
Yeah.
That's the fact, that's not the problem. But yeah, all these houses are all similar problems. I don't know because the oil exist in that they only work English with and the other one is not exit. Instead of getting together, they work together or exchange, knowledge. So that's why I'm not really